This website was completely generated using AI. And the best thing is that I'm using just WooCommerce, WordPress, and the free block editor. All this thanks to Novamira, which is the plugin that will let your favorite AI agent work right inside your WordPress website. And as you can see, this is a full functioning WooCommerce store from a single prompt. Imagine create dozens of websites like this for different clients. Instead of taking 1 week per website, you can just confidently ship one e-commerce website in one single day. And in the workflow that I explain in this video, I will show you how you can build everything right inside the free block editor, so that if you or your client needs to change something, you can do it in a very easy way. Be careful now, because if you watch this video until the end, you will be changing completely the way that you create WordPress websites. So this is the final result. Here we have our homepage with the hero section, which I really love. And we have some really subtle interactions here for buttons, for example, for my icons that I asked the AIs to redesign. Then we have this beautiful sticky header. You see that it is sticky to the top, and it has a really subtle blur effect on the background, which I really like and it makes it very modern. Then we have our logos here. There are some brand logos. Then we have here the main categories of our e-commerce, and these are all already functioning. So if I go and check my cat category, it will bring me to the cat category, of course. Then I scroll down here and I see that I have my best-selling products. And for each element, there is this beautiful subtle animation here. And then if I scroll down, I see the last section, which is the newsletter and the footer, of course. Let's go now and visit the shop page. I really love this hero section here. And this is the shop grid. All right. It was like this out of the box. I didn't have to ask to make it better, because it was just perfect like this. I just asked it to change the background image for mobile. And on mobile, we have a different image here. I've also asked mobile to create a separate menu where you can basically use any block inside an overlay menu like this one. So this was really nice. Then I have the single product page. Let's go ahead and visit a single product. We see that we have the customer reviews here, the product image, the price, of course, the button, description, and so on. And also the reviews, I've asked to style them a little bit better, respecting the design system that we have on the website. And it worked perfectly. Then we have the About page here, which was created perfectly. All right, we have these beautiful sections here and a call to action. And then we have the contact page. Here, I just asked to create an HTML contact form. And in case I want to connect it to my real email, I just need to ask AI to do that. Let's go and see here the step-by-step process. If I add to cart a product, I can go ahead directly to the cart, or I can open up the slide in cart that I also asked the AI to style as the rest of the website, with rounded corners and with this beautiful design system that we have. And the cart page, the same, which looks gorgeous and really nice. And same thing for the checkout here, completely styled and customized using our design system. And if I try to log in, I've even customized the My Account dashboard, coherent with the rest of the design of the website. And if I need to change something here on my homepage, I just click on Edit Page, and I can change whatever I want. Like this. So now let me show you the step-by-step process that you can follow if you want to obtain a fully functioning WooCommerce store in one prompt. But before diving in, my daughter has a favor to ask you.
Please subscribe to my daddy's channel.
If you click on the subscribe button, you will be part of the small community of people that are watching my videos and are also subscribed.
Thank you.
Now, to get started and obtain the same results that you see in this video, so a beautiful functioning WooCommerce store using AI, I've prepared for you a few resources. First of all, the prompt to obtain the most solid result from the first build. You will just need to customize the first part for your specific project. And then in my free resources, which are linked down below, I've also collected the same images that I'm using in the website that I present in this video. So just to test things out, you can go ahead and use those images. Second thing is to prepare a blank website. In this case, I've used Hostinger, and if you want to do the same, you just need to head to Hostinger. You choose your plan. If you do not have an account yet, you can use my coupon WP Roads if you want to save 10% off. And once you create your account, you can click on Add New Website, and you can select Temporary Domain. When you install WordPress on a temporary domain, you can work on it online. That's awesome because you can share the progress of your work directly with your client just by copying and pasting the link. And then when you finish working on the website, you can switch to an official domain in a single click. So this is why Hostinger is very, very practical in this kind of workflows. Go ahead and check my Hostinger affiliate link down below. So once your blank WordPress website is ready, you can install Novamira. Novamira, it's available in a free version that you can start using to test things out. But if you want to create a complete and functioning WooCommerce store, I would suggest you to use the Pro version. In fact, the Pro version works perfectly with WooCommerce. There are currently 3 plans: the personal, the agency, and the agency lifetime. The lifetime now, it's a very huge opportunity. Remember that the checkout is going to be on Dynamic 000 website, and you can go ahead and enter WP Roads coupon code to get a 10% off. Once you install the Novamira Free and Pro, you just need to enable AI abilities. Go ahead and do that. You generate a password, and then you go ahead and copy the code that you need to paste into your AI agent. In this case, we're going to copy all inside Claude Desktop. 1, 2, 3, copy paste. That's it. And then once the configuration is finished, you just need to reload the Claude code and you're ready to get started working on your website. Basically, the AI agents, thanks to Novamira, will be able to interact with your WordPress website and also will be able to know what to do with all the plugins and things installed, like in this case, WooCommerce. Now, the temptation to paste that prompt directly to build your website is very hard, but don't fall for that temptation. Do not go and ask AI to build immediately, but you should ask to create a plan. This is the best thing to do, because like this, the AI can study, analyze, and understand very well the structure of the website before implementing. And it can also ask questions, for example, in the direction of the design or some other technical questions that the AI will come up with when it will read your plan prompt. This is very important. So to do that, you can choose the plan mode inside Claude or inside any other AI tool that you're using. Most of them, they have a plan mode. Go ahead and do that, paste in plan mode and ask to implement the plan to create what you explain in the prompt. Before let the agent start building, be sure that this page is open in your browser. It's the block editor queue. Like this, all the Gutenberg designs will be validated and perfect out of the box. And then when you're ready and the agent has worked on the plan, you can click on build. Now, my suggestion here is to have at least a Pro plan at Claude or any other AI tool, and even better if you have a Max plan. So if you are working on these tools, the best thing to do is go with the high tier subscription, because the cost can rise really fast. Of course, nothing compared to spend a whole week to obtain the same result. Now, at the end of the building process, in my case, it took between 20 and 30 minutes, you will see something like this. You can scroll through all the thinking process and all the steps that the AI took to create the website. And one pro tip here, if you install Claude extension in the browser, the AI agent will be able to go and check directly in the browser all the implementations that it just did, to be sure that everything is working fine. This feature consumes, so be sure to be on a max plan if you're using it, because otherwise it can really consume a lot of tokens. As you can see, it took all the screenshots to check if everything was working fine, and it was able also to automatically correct all the errors and bugs that it found. So at the end of the first building process, this is the result. It was already all functioning, but there were some errors. So I just went and asked the AI agent to fix all those errors. And after a few minutes, all was ready to go. That's it. Beautiful commerce created with Claude, the free WordPress Site Editor, WooCommerce, and all this thanks to Novamira. If you want to dive deeper, I am currently preparing an online course dedicated to this specific topic: how to create beautiful, maintainable, scalable WordPress website using AI. I will leave you all the information down below so that you can subscribe and receive a notification when I will launch the course. And if you will buy as a nerd bird, you will have definitely a discount. If you have any comment or question, just let me know in the comment section below. Oh, and if you want to, go and check this video here, because here I explain step by step how you can configure Novamira and Claude to create your AI-generated website in WordPress the best way. I'm Pascal, this is WP Roads, and I hope to see you in my next videos and in my online courses.